Welcome to this new video. I am the PC Collector, and on today's project I'm going to bring a machine which is rather special for me, because this IBM ThinkPad A21m is one of the very few machines on my collection which has been here since it was brand new. Like we bought it as brand new and it has become old with my family. This machine is, well, as you can see, that pretty much a desktop replacement of its time, and well, I'm going to restore it to full working conditions. I have already made some fixes to the case which was broken. I fixed it with my plastic stapler, and the epoxy on top is mostly to cover the staples, so it's not dangerous to handle it. As of right now, I've noticed that it requires a backup battery replacement, and I'm going to see if I can take the upper bezel, because as of lately the speakers are failing, both the speakers and the connectors for the microphone and the speakers, and I suspect that the failure on the case could have severed a cable belonging to the speakers, and that could be the issue. So I'm going to see if I can take the bezel out to check the speakers. Other than that, the machine already has an SSD, because I did some. This is actually the first machine I tried to put an SSD on, and well, the reality is that I'm not satisfied on how this machine turned out, so I'm going to remake it and also solve some issues the current install has, and solve another issues on the machine that I didn't solve last time, like the case which has been solved since all the speaker issue. First thing is, I'm going to take out the battery, which at this point is pretty much only, so we don't have this horrible looking hole in the case like most of my laptops only have the battery for. Because of that, most of them I have even emptied the battery, and yeah, it's only the plastic what remains. So here's where the battery is. Here's where the battery is. It's another wire battery. If you remember, there's a tutorial on this topic in the channel. You can go check. You can go check it in this video in the right corner of the screen. Oh my, this is a consequence of the broken case. As you can see this. Oh my. I guess the connector is here. So I mean, if this one is not working, the rest should still work. This is strange. Yeah, I'm saying now. Saying now. Or the cables. Where the cables go through, and the broken case shouldn't be an issue at all, because given where the places connector, it was broken in this corner. So even if this one had failed due to a broken cable, this one should still work. This is strange. This is very, 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 very strange. Also, I have a theory as of why this didn't come out. Okay, but it's incorrect. It doesn't come out. It doesn't come out because potato. Apparently this screw also has to come out, but it can't come out because the CD drive is not going to allow it, and the CD-ROM drive isn't coming out. You know, and I can't get enough grip. See if somehow I can get enough grip. To get the drive out. No, this thing has has to be unscrew. It's not possible. It has to have unscrew somewhere. It has to be an undocumented screw somewhere, but through this it doesn't come out. And if it doesn't come out, I can't take out the vessel. Okay, the only screw which makes any kind of sense which could be related is this one. I said, is this one? Then piece of shit come out. It's not going to come out. I don't know what is wrong, but the release mechanism isn't working, and the CD drive can't be taken out. So this will need to be brute forced out, since there's no way. Since the CD-ROM drive is effectively unremovable. Okay, I don't know what happened with this. I have to investigate. I'll investigate it a bit off camera and see if I can figure what the problem is. Well, after being finally able to remove the cover here, I really haven't seen any issue which can be affecting to the speakers, so I'm just going to assemble it again and hope that the issue doesn't happen again. And okay, now, if I haven't missed anything, this thing should be ready. If I didn't mess anything up, I should be ready to get it running. Well, now the moment where I'm trying to get this thing running has come. Normally, I do a clean Windows 98. I do a clean Windows install. In this case, it would be Windows 98. But I happen to have. In this case, I happen to have the original recovery disk, so I'm going to use it and see what happens. What? Okay, what's wrong? Why it does shut down randomly? Sipar? Why does stop randomly?